for safety. Remain calm, forget that you know me. And I miss the man I was, the moment we left off. And I hate who I have become. Every time I wake up, and if you saw the marks on my dashboard, and I miss the man I was, the moment we left.
Dark Sign.
Dark Signs. Good song.
Yes.
I think a good song.
Yes.
I'm going to just adjust our camera here a little bit. There we go. Whoa! All right. Yeah, Dark Signs. I like it.
Yes. Him reminiscing about when it all started.
Yeah, correct. And
Who he was prior and him kind of being like... Yeah, how it's all kind of, I guess, fallen apart. At least to him.
yes, I think a part of it is like this is definitely, again, out of the story, like we've been saying, or at least like I've been saying, because I don't know what you're saying. No, I've been saying that, you know, the first song, this place, The Night Does Not Belong to God, was the beginning of the allegory. The offering is outside of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Levitate was back in. This also feels like it's outside of the story.
To me, this feels like it is in the story, but it is still an internal monologue.
Yeah.
Of
So,
him
like the only
looking
reason
back.
I was saying that is I think that he's referencing sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying that when I met you, there should have been some kind of omen about this situation.
Right.
There must have been something that was showing, because now that every time I wake up, I don't like who I am.
Right. I get
I've
you.
fallen too deep into the relationship and the story and the everything that I'm seeing in my sleep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That now I don't like what it is that I do have.
He doesn't.
I don't like the
being
way that I
awake.
am. Yeah.
Right. I get you.
What is it? And I miss the man I was the moment we left off.
Yeah.
Right? So he misses when we leave off of the dream, like when he stops the dream, he misses the man he was. And I hate who I've become every time I wake up.
I get you.
So
I get you.
he likes himself better in this dream world and this dream scenario when we just watched that film, Dream Scenario. And that dream scenario when he is with this person, even if it's a struggle.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
That's how I saw it.
agree with that. I feel like he looks back at those nighttime periods and he says, that's great. But then I wake up and then I look back and I feel like it is not as great as I thought it was. Or more so that he wakes up and he says, I miss who I was last night.
Yeah.
Because the person who I am now is sad and alone. And, you know, I might bend and break to my basic need to be loved and close to somebody. I know that this relationship is not good for me, but I refuse to be alone. And that is a big theme throughout the whole trilogy of him being like, this is bad for me, but I would rather not be alone.
And I'm just looking at the lyrics here. It says, and where we met, there must have been dark signs.
Mm-hmm. Alarm bells in your eyes.
And then he says here at the end, when we met, I could see dark signs.
So
but
there were red flags when I met you.
Yes, but he ignored them.
I ignored them because I was desperate to not be alone. And now, looking back, there was definitely dark signs.
Yeah.
No, I wholeheartedly agree. To me,
Yes.
it is him retrospectively looking back at this relationship and being like, this isn't right. And I've known from the beginning that this wasn't right.
But here's the thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me just
Break it down.
Let me just break it down in a different way. I'm saying that, again, because he's outside of the story, this is him talking to sleep.
Right, I get
Right?
you. I feel like this is him... I feel like all of the albums are him working through a trauma of a relationship. Where does he talk
Alfred
about...
farted, by the way. I just want everybody to know.
Alfred. It's a bad one.
Yeah.
The dashboard, because I
Yeah,
was always,
that's a big one, isn't it? We just saw that.
Yeah, I was always under the impression that these were 3 different relationships that he was talking about. But the dashboard here, because what does he say? He says, and if you saw the marks on my dashboard, the new scars that I didn't ask for, and then you link it to Take Me Back to Eden. There's also a lot of car references in that as well.
I'm gonna give you another. This is a deep one, though.
Sure.
Prepare yourself.
As deep as Alfred's fart?
As deep as Alfred's fart.
Wow.
Okay. Would you call asking for answers is what happens in Euclid?
Explain.
Again, without diving too deep into Euclid, there is a section where he's talking about, I need you to call me. I need answers.
That's right. Yes, because he's like, I need you to speak to me because I want closure.
Exactly.
Yes, there's been a lot of discussion on the subreddit that this is all about one person, and I was like, oh no, it always kind of seemed like 3 different people to me. But it now does feel like this is...
Listening to it this deeply and
Yes.
trying to assess and break down the lyrics like this does make it feel like
And there'll
one
be
person.
time, like, as we're listening to it and we're reading the lyrics, we're like, oh, that's what that word was.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the accent, it's a little thick.
Yeah. It's not just the accent. I think it's the intonation, the way he's singing some of it, and sometimes sentences end
In the wrong place.
in the wrong place.
Yes.
Is what it feels like. But anyway, that's just a lyricist thing, and it sounds great. But so I don't know. I saw that and I was like, that's sort of also tied into that, and it's post car crash. Let's say
That's it.
Yeah.
And he is still at that point, still in Euclid, asking for
Answers.
closure.
Yeah.
He's still trying to get some closure.
Closure. So yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know. This is a bit of a stretch, some of this, but I have to look for "Tear My Arms Off." There's another place where he talks about alarm bells ringing, not alarm bells ringing, fighting off change.
Yes.
And he loses his arms.
Right.
There's a lot of arms off. There was another song. Let me just bring up. Was it in the first song? Was it in "The Night Does Not Belong to God"? Something about my arms. Anyway, I'll find it.
No, it's isn't it in Levitate? My arms around. No, The Offering.
The Offering. Let me just bring that one up.
My arms belong around you. I think that's the only arms that we've come across so far.
I'm sure there's another arms off. Anyway,
If you know what he's talking about,
please,
comment below.
leave a comment below. But I think there's definitely some more link-ins here with this song. But to me, like again tying this up, this is, for my side of it at least, outside of the allegory and the story.
Right.
This is a discussion potentially with Sleep about what's happening, or it's a one-sided discussion with Sleep. He's talking to Sleep. He doesn't actually have full conversations, but these are the things he would be saying.
Right.
He doesn't like the person he's become because of the dreams or because of the sleep.
I get you.
Yeah.
And I maintain he doesn't like who he's become because this person that he's dating is quite toxic.
Yes. You're thinking active relationship. I'm
Yes.
still thinking past. That's the
Yes.
point. Yeah.
Yes, that's it. To me, he's still in the relationship.
I get you.
Whereas, yes, if we then look at something like Euclid, it is the relationship
In the
that
past.
happened. Yes, and it happened a while ago.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it still messes him up.
Okay. Ranking time. So again, just a quick recap. We are ranking the songs out of the 36 just standard tracks across all 3 albums. We're each doing our own ranking system because, as if you're part of the fandom, you know that there are definitely different styles of music. I have certain tastes. My lovely wife has certain tastes.
Very different ends of the spectrum.
But we meet.
In the middle, it's Sleep Token.
So...
But I think we're going to rank very differently today.
For this one?
For this one.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a hard one for me. I certainly like it more than Levitate.
Okay.
So let's start there.
Sure. So it's in the top 17.
Yeah. At least. I'm going to put this at number 11.
11.
I'm putting this under top 10.
Just missed out on the top 10.
At least for now.
Yeah, fair.
At least for now.
Right.
What? Is that an... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll accept it.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll put it at number 11. My justification.
Yeah.
I don't know if it cracks top 10.
Yep.
Knowing what's coming, I don't think it cracks top 10.
Yeah.
But I do like it more than Levitate.
Okay.
That's
fair.
so it is just outside. It's got some good beats, really good rhythm to it. It's got a very bouncy feel, which I enjoy in the metal. So yeah, 11.
11.
That's where I'm at.
11, just out of your top 10.
Just outside of the top 10 at the moment. It could move up. It could move down. Who knows?
It's true.
This is the world we live in.
All right.
Suzanne's ranking, always the hard one. They don't even have anything at the top. You could give some things some nicer ratings. Uh-oh.
I'm going to put it at 34.
34?
34.
That is almost bottom rung.
Is one of my least enjoyed songs.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Justification?
I just think it's boring.
You think it's boring?
Yeah, I can't tell you anything else other than I just find it to be a very boring song.
You think it's boring?
Nothing really feels like it happens to it. There's no catchy parts to sing to.
What?
You can't dance to it.
What?
Like, I don't know. It's just... Like, I know what I know what my bottom two are.
I know what your bottom two are as well, and I don't agree.
But outside of those two,
Yeah.
this is...
Wow.
Yeah.
You sure there's not something that's going to edge it?
It might. Like,
It seems harsh, but okay.
yeah,
It's your ranking.
that's...
You'll have
yeah.
to do whatever you'd like. Now, if you want to join in with the ranking, we're going
Yes.
to put a link in the description to download this template. We'd love to know where you place the songs yourself, because as I just mentioned, everybody's different.
That's it. That's
Everybody's
the
going to
beauty
rate it
of the
differently.
band.
Yeah, this band has a lot of likes in a lot of different directions for a lot of different people for a lot of different reasons. So yeah, have a play around with it. Tell us what your ranking was, but also justifications if you can.
Yes, we would love to hear if you did not put Dark Signs at the bottom or in your top 17. We'd love to know why. But
Bye.
I'd like to know.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Bye.
Bye. I thought that...